Hi, my name is Kimberly Inez Mays, and for those who don't know me, I demystify technology for businesses so that they can generate and nurture leads with marketing, automation, and AI. Welcome to the show. All right, in this video, I'm going to be critiquing old videos that I've done. And when I say old, I think about 4 years old. I probably will go further back in time if I feel like it. But for right now, we are going to go back to 2021. And what I'm doing is I'm giving additional commentary to all of the great content that I've already put out. And a lot of times as content creators, we look at old stuff, we're like, we don't really like it. But at the end of the day, I think I said a lot of things in my videos that need to be repeated and need to be reshared. So this is a great way to do that. And then I'm also going to provide some insights of where I was at the time, both mentally and in business and just philosophically, and just pretty much how I show up. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to click. Okay, so here's the video. The video is what is a CRM? And look at me, I'm smiling, I'm happy, and yes, very, very smiley and very happy. Not that I don't smile and I'm not happy now, but back then I would really put a lot into creating videos, creating content. I'd make sure everything looked perfect, and this was one of the ones that I did when I started really honing in and making more content on CRMs in general, just because a lot of business owners need one, but they're not using it. So I'm gonna let the video play and we're going to review and get some commentary.
Hi there, my name is Kimberly Mays. I'm founder of Foolishly Creative. My team and I help coaches, professionals, speakers, authors, and thought leaders elevate their online presence so that they can attract their ideal client.
Okay, so back then I was under the name Foolishly Creative, and that is when I primarily did a lot of websites and just basic email marketing and a lot of visual branding. Since then, I've morphed into more left brain activities, especially with AI, CRMs, funnels. Not to say that website and branding is not important, it definitely is, but it's like having a cake with just icing and no cake. So the website and the branding comes only when you have a strong system behind it, and you have to have a strong offer and all of that other good stuff even behind that. So just wanted to throw that in there.
What I want to talk to you about is a CRM. I have answered this question a few times, but I really want to kind of go a little bit deeper into what a CRM is. It is a customer relationship management tool. And what it does, it allows you to serve multiple clients and nurture multiple leads at the same time, automatically, without you having to drive yourself crazy. So here's what it looks like. For example, somebody fills out your contact form on your website. Okay, great. Where does it go to? If you say it goes to your email address or your email account, guess what? You have to check your inbox. You have to respond to the person. You have to talk to the person and wait for them to respond to you. And you go back and forth trying to book a time. Maybe you go back and forth trying to answer questions about your next launch or service or whatever have you. And that is time that you spend not doing something else. And not to say that engaging and talking with a lead is a waste of time, it's definitely not. But your automated system, or if you had one, can do a lot of that for you. So by the time you get in front of that person or you get into direct contact with that person, your interaction can be that much more fruitful. So that's what I'm seeing, that blanketed contact form, email address. Sometimes that leads to a lot of unnecessary back and forth that could be avoided.
All right, I'm just going to stop it there because I said a whole lot. And if I were to add any commentary to what I said about a CRM, I was really breaking it down to those in the coaching, speaking, authorship space. So a lot of times these individuals, sorry, I'm suppressing some coughs. A lot of times these individuals aren't the most technical, although they could be. And so I was really framing it from that type of business where you get an inquiry into a lead form of some sort. You have a sales call, a strategy call, clarity call, whatever have you, and taking the person through that process of booking a call, setting up the times, and then making sure that the call happens. And if there is an offer made, it also handles the stages at which the new client is onboarded, or if there needs to be additional follow-ups, proposals, invoices, and things like that. And a lot of times it is a little bit much for some people, right? So I don't recommend that everybody has a CRM to start out with. Some businesses really don't need one where they are. It just really depends on the volume of leads, the volume of people coming in, and really just the business owner, if they are at the point where they have the capacity to manage one, then I think a CRM is a great tool. Now, why I don't recommend it for everybody is you have to have repeatable processes, offers, and repeatable steps that involve other people. Otherwise, it is like really driving a Porsche across the street. Yes, it'll get you there, but it's probably overpowered, if that makes any sense. But everything else I said in this video, I believe is spot on. And yeah, if you hear some noise in the background, that is my cat. Let's continue.
Using a CRM. So if you had a CRM, here's what it looks like. You would have that form linked to your CRM. Your CRM would send an auto response to that person, and that person can either book a call with you using a calendar software, or they can choose from different options that they would like to have. They can actually get a proposal or get a quote instantly. It depends on your business model, of course, but I am just throwing out some examples. They can get an invoice, they can get more information. Depending on your business model and the things that you do, a lot of this busy work, manual work, can be done automatically. So I think a lot of people do invest in software that they don't particularly know how to use. And a CRM is definitely one of those tools because it's so robust, because it can do so much. Sometimes we're like, oh yeah, this is a lot, and then we end up not using it.
Yeah, so basically what I just said too, if all you need to do is go across the street, then maybe you don't need to invest in a Porsche right now. Same thing with the CRM. A lot of times too, I see people being influenced by influencers, coaches, and people who are further ahead in their business, and they think, okay, I need to have what they have to get to where they are, not knowing that the same influencer probably used a spreadsheet when they started out. Now, there will be a point in time where your business outgrows a spreadsheet, for sure. Like, nobody who's running a 6 and 7 figure business needs to be using spreadsheets, really. But, if you're not quite there yet, and you're not technical, and you don't have the help nor the time to really fully set up a CRM to give you the result that you want, there are other ways to go about that. If all you need is email marketing, you might just need a platform for email marketing, for example. If all you need is calendaring, then you might just invest in something to give you a calendar. Now, I know that there's a lot of all-in-one platforms that do many things, but you need to be able to identify the things in your business that you need to use. Sorry, my cat is being very, very annoying. I don't know if you can hear him meowing in the background. I'll know once I edit this video and I do the sounds and everything, if you can hear him at all. He might come on camera. His name is Kenzo, for those who don't know Kenzo. He is a 12-year-old domestic short hair. He is a little hard of hearing, so I can't really call him over like that to make him behave. So it is what it is, and I never edit Kenzo out. Come here, Kenzo. He can't hear that. All right, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. But if you see Kenzo, say hi to Kenzo. Say hi to Kenzo in the comments wherever this is posted, because Kenzo definitely appreciates your support. I want to see if I get Kenzo on camera, but I'm gonna let this play out first.
What I recommend doing is taking a look at the stuff that you're doing manually over and over and over again, and then come up with a way, or not come up with a way, but just write it down and to think about what could you be doing instead of these tasks, and taking a look at your software to see if your software could be handling some of those tasks. And if it's not handling those tasks, or if it's not set up, then it's probably not working for you. So that's the question you need to ask yourself. Is your CRM working for you? Because I think in this time and during this global pandemic, we're doing so much, we're juggling so much. And just because we're home doesn't mean.
Oh, yeah. So this was a video that I did during the COVID lockdown. So if you hear me make references to the pandemic, this was definitely one of those videos where I had an abundance of indoor time. So I made like so many videos at this time. So I think this was when everyone was moving things online. Events were coming online, conferences were coming online. And what was happening is now we needed to manage the online space a little bit better than we have before. While face to face is great, a lot of people, especially my fellow extroverts, they love the face to face, but then when you have to organize and wrangle people in the online space, you have to be more mindful and more intentional with your outreach. And I think that that is why I said, especially now, just because we were going weeks and months without talking to another human being in person. And I definitely felt that as someone who lives alone. And I was like, okay, well, I cannot let leads and clients and peers slip through the cracks. I need to be able to organize everybody. So that's where my mindset was back then. So I'm going to let it continue. I'm going to let it play out. Oops.
That we're not busy. Me personally, this is the busiest I've ever been since I don't know, since I've been quarantined, but that's not the point. The point is that I don't want to do things that I don't have to do, that technology can do for me, so that when I do show up directly with a person, we can have a really engaging dialogue, really engaging conversation. So I hope that helped. I hope that you have a better understanding what a CRM does.
Yeah, so this was a very, very quick video, right? And I made a lot of these quick definition-based videos as I was transitioning from the website space, the graphic design space, to more like email and systems. And it's not to say that I was new to email and systems, not at all, really. I've been in it since, I think, 2003. Even before then, you know, because I have a programming background, business background, marketing background. So none of this was new stuff to me. It was just new stuff that I was talking about. So I did a lot of these little quick bite-size, what is this, what is that? But basically, my mindset has changed on the fact that I don't evangelize CRMs to just literally anybody. I want to make sure that that business really fully understands what their processes are, where they're driving people, what their offers are, who their audience is, and all of that needs to be in place before you go invest in a tool, because a tool can't run your business unless you give it those instructions, right? There's no magic wand, especially with AI. There's literally no magic wand that's going to do the thing for you. Basic principles still resound. So that is pretty much why this video is so short, is because I can't go into, I did not go into everything a CRM could do for every single business, but I wanted to give a pretty good overview.
Or what it can do for you. Of course, if I went through all the features of a CRM, we'd be here all day, and this video would be about 10 hours long. But luckily, I don't have to make a 10-hour long video, because I'm giving you the opportunity to book a complimentary discovery call with me. So in the discovery call,
yeah, so pretty much I work with people, still do, and we work together on tech stuff. That's basically the end of the video. But I really enjoyed this video, and I think that this is one of the ones that I made offline just because I made better videos in the years since that covers CRM, marketing automation, sales pipelines, funnels, and things like that. So I looked at this one and was like, is this my best work? No, but I think that it is worth a revisit, especially for me to see how far I've come and to see what I knew then and where my mind was at then. I think I stand behind everything I said in this video, but I did add additional commentary and some color just in case there were some gaps. But yeah, really exciting to see what this is. So I will say to you that if you've invested in a piece of software like CRM, for example, if you're using High Level or Keep or HubSpot or literally some other ones, Active Campaign, you name it. Or if you're not even using a CRM at all, but you're using any sort of platform that handles email marketing, handles leads, handles courses, whatever have you, and you need some support with it, let's have an automation insight session. So these are free 30-minute calls where we talk about where you want to be, what you've tried before, what's working, what's not working, and how I can best support you. So that is literally it. I apologize for the interruption with the cat. Can't avoid it, but he's calm now, so that's good. But unfortunately, the video's over because I've said all that I need to say. But yeah, really had a good time just going back in time, looking at my old video and just talking about what a CRM is, because not a lot of people know that. Yes, I refer to it as a virtual Rolodex, amongst other things. But the fact of the matter is that it can't do everything for your business if you don't have certain steps in place. So let's work together, get those steps in place, and you'll be good to go. All right. So that is all I got to say about that. Until next time, I'll see you later. All right. Take care and bye.